From the outside, Mount Zion Prep looks like a fast track to the next level. But behind the highlights, there's a different story. Because success here isn't just measured in wins.
Hi, Favor eBay. I'm from Lagos, Nigeria.
And how tall are you?
7'1".
I'm from New Zealand. My dad was a basketball coach, so I was always surrounded by the game ever since I was little, going to his games and everything. But I really found a love for it when I was 15. I used to not like it at all. I used to not play it, but then, yeah, when I was 15, I helped my dad out with this basketball camp. I was just supposed to work, and then he was like, just join in, and he knew what he was doing. And so after that, I just didn't put the ball down.
Our biggest thing that we always talk about is grit city. Like if you look at some of the stuff we wear, it has it on there some kind of way. And the grit city it's just not being gritty out on the court. It's just being gritty in your life.
Mount Zion Prep began in Baltimore as a post-grad basketball program. Now in Lanham, the school attracts athletes from around the world chasing college opportunities.
Myself and Coach Rod many moons ago, when we kind of were at the surface level of Mount Zion, we really wanted to put together a program that would be successful academically as well as athletically.
We started as a prep program. We started in Baltimore, Maryland. We united with a school, Mount Zion Baptist Christian School, a small private school in Baltimore, who did a really great job with academics. So students going off high GPAs, scholarships academically to college. So we connected with them. They provided the academics and we provided the athletics. Since that time, one of the areas that we kind of ran into, went to school in one location, they lived in another location, they were practicing at another location, they were training at another location. We had an opportunity with this potential campus to have everything all in one place. So we began in 2021, post-pandemic, we decided to open up a program here.
The dream becomes reality at the next level. For some, they come across the big pond to do it.
I miss my family, I miss my friends, culture, food, literally everything, but like, this is my dream. I've met so many people that are in the same boat as me, but they're just from completely different places in the world. So it made the transition a lot easier, I think. And that's definitely a really special part of the school.
So when I first got here, it was December 2023. Like when I got here, I was still pretty much not like very like skilled, yeah. So when I got here that season, I didn't really play the remainder of the season because I was still getting used to the system in the United States. And then my junior year, that's when things really started picking up for me. I started getting college offers, D1 offers and scholarships and stuff. And then my junior year was good. We won the prep championship. We won the championship in my junior year. And then my senior year is when I really skyrocketed.
The Grit City blueprint has already paved the way to the NBA and Division I stardom.
Able to hit the ground running. We were able to produce some high-level athletes early on in the process. One being Obi Toppin. He came to us and he became the 8th pick in the draft. And then, from that point on, we've just been able to produce high-level Division I kids. And so when we transitioned the campus down to where we currently are, we already had that reputation. Several kids have gone on to, get NIL and several other sports outside of just basketball. But Francis was one of the kids that he went to Siena last year, had a really, really good year, and he was able to maneuver some things from a financial standpoint.
Drop outside. Yep, stabilize. There you got 8. Chest up. Yep.
At Mount Zion, the 40-year plan begins before the sun rises.
Right now, we have 80 students that are currently enrolled. Out of the 80 students, I would imagine about 70% of them are student athletes. Around 30% are here just solely for academics, because everyone comes to school for a different reason.
It's not like public school. It's not like any other school. It's family. We're a big old family. Mount Zion is very small, and our classroom, so I feel like I had that one-on-one with teachers that I needed to succeed. As of right now, I only take 2 classes because I'm a senior. But I take afternoon classes, so I have stats and art. I'm not in that many extracurricular activities, but I do work in the kitchen. I'm a junior chef in the kitchen downstairs. Worked with so many different chefs, so many different people, mentors, and they've all gave me that encouragement and that help and that push that I've needed to become a chef in the future.
Some come for the safety, some come for the academics, some come for the opportunities, some come for athletics. We want to be a school that is able to meet all of those metrics.
To start so early, with the little hoop at home, and then you have the little hoop outside. And my son Rico, he would be outside in the rain, literally with coats on, still just getting up shots. I'm talking 5 years old, 6 years old. My son was attending a Catholic high school, also for basketball. He was recruited to attend there in Baltimore. And he was there for 9th and 10th grade. He wanted to transfer in order to focus more on his athletic performance and specifically the academics for NCAA.
NCAA, basically all they ask for is 16 core classes to be completed within your first 8 semesters or 4 years. You have 4 Englishes, 4 maths, science, history, and some foreign language classes. Those are the core requirements, and they want you to finish those in 4 years. The only problem that we ran into from students coming from other schools, some of them didn't have those requirements within the 4. Why? Coaches wanted them to play, schools wanted their 11th grader, you're just gonna take 11th grade classes, even if you're reclassifying, you're an 11th grader, and it didn't put the student at the forefront.
Good. There we go, heat up now, heat up.
They arrived from around the world. Now they're leaving with destinations of their own. Long after the final buzzer sounds, the game gives way to something bigger, a future.
I'm going to the University of Virginia. They play in the ACC conference, against schools like Duke, Syracuse, Louisville. Yeah, I picked Virginia over Alabama, Tennessee, Cincinnati, and Louisville.
I'm going to Long Island in New York. I had the Mount St. Mary's, and then I had Towson, but then again, just New York. I wanted to be in New York, and so yeah, that school was just it.
Every student that I've come in contact who has had the opportunity to graduate from our school has shown a level, I'm going to use the word grit, because this process is not easy. Whether you're playing basketball or football or whatever sport you're in, or you're traversing the academics ups and downs of science courses and classes, it's students that have made a determination that they're going to get this done.